Welcome to the alternate universe. At the end of their landmark case against the Premier League, Manchester City have been found guilty of all 115 charges in a decision that has sent the football world into absolute tailspin. And with the star players heading for the exit door and City relegated to League Two and placed under a transfer embargo, they've just been left with a bunch of youth team players and reserve players to try and build themselves back to where they need to be. Furthermore to that, they've entrusted me with the task of getting them back to the Premier League because Pep Guardiola has said adios. So yeah, I'm now stuck with a team of reserve players, youth players, not allowed to bring anybody in, and I've got to get rid of all the main stars because they don't want to play and we need to balance the books. This is going to be fun, isn't it? The transfer embargo only lasts 1 year though, so hopefully if we get promoted at the end of this first season, then we can bring some better players in and start to build towards the Premier League once again.
Of course, taking into account the rules of this save, I'm kind of tied as to who I can actually play. There will be a couple of names that you do recognise here. Of course, James McAtee, who is now at Nottingham Forest, I believe. He'll play. Oscar Bobb will play as well, who's made a handful of appearances for the first team. I think he's been in and around the first team for a while now. But a lot of these names you're probably not going to be too familiar with. Simpson, Pusey, Kabore, he's a right back and right midfielder. Got Burns at centre back, O'Reilly, Wilson, Aisbrand. But you do probably recognise that name, Scott Carson, the goalkeeper. I'm going to try and... How do I make him captain? Oh, now I'll do tactics. It's almost as annoying as Football Manager, that, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to make Carson my captain. So yeah, this is how the team is going to line up. I haven't had many offers for sort of the established first teamers, so I can't really play them. In fact, I can't play them at all. So yeah, let's see how this one plays out as we play our first game of this new normal for Manchester City against Port Vale. So here we go then. The Etihad Stadium, never seen the like. Manchester City's fans saying they'll fight till the end. Well,
now it's time for business. They should be right up there challenging. So they're going to be
in the depths of League Two. Let's see how this one's going to play out. Right then, so Manchester City against Port Vale. Been more accustomed to the likes of Real Madrid and Juventus, and of course Manchester United, Liverpool in the Premier League, but now it's League Two, the basement division for Manchester City. Oh, and that's not a great start either, is it? Blimey, that was nearly a dreadful start to life in League Two for Man City. Oh, that's a cynical foul. I mean, it's a bit of a welcome to League Two challenge, but it's a cynical foul. And he's got to go into the book for that, surely. Oh, it's a red. It's a straight red. No effort to win the ball. Port Vale forced into an early change. Of course, their famous fan, Robbie Williams. I wonder what he'd think of that. Shot from distance, it's blocked. You just know that if ever players Port Vale in any of these saves, I'm going to stuff it full of Robbie Williams puns as well. Oh, and Wright. One of the Port Vale defenders having a bit of a nibble, but Wright finishes. And Manchester City get their first goal in League Two. Which is not a sentence I thought I'd say when I woke up this morning, but here we are. Good finish. Man City lead by a goal to nil. Oh, that's another cynical foul.
Well, certainly wasn't a clean tackle. Might go in the book here.
Garrett's gone into the book for that.
And the referee just having a word.
Oh, McAtee's created some space for himself here. He's done really well. Just about escapes the defender. McAtee, it's 2.
Another one. Valuable breathing space for them now.
acrobatic celebration. You don't see many of them in League Two, I can assure you.
Here's the replay. And it's
James
a nice
McAtee
bit of
makes
skill
it
to this
2-0
man.
in off the
And
post.
he
It's a good
uses
goal.
composure to finish it off well. It's a quality goal, that.
2 goals, and you're tempted to say that might be 3 points now for Manchester City. Oh, that'll do.
There's the final whistle, and it's Manchester
So Man
City
City's
who take the 3 points.
new life in
Yeah, I'm
League
sure
Two
they'll be
gets
happy with
underway
that.
with a
It's
2-0
always
win
tricky to
over
call
Port
at the
Vale.
opening day, but I thought they all
Made to
played
work
well
for it
and
at
deserved
points,
the
but
results.
it's relatively comfortable in the second half. And the new gaffer, that good-looking fella,
Well, we know what a good
he's
player he is, and
happy.
he's
James
really
McAtee
showed it
goes off. He's
today.
had 2 attempts
What's your
on goal and
verdict, Sue?
scored one of them.
Yeah, a good performance, but then we wouldn't expect anything
So
less. A
we
solid
will
6
skip
or
forward a
7
little
out
bit
of
now,
10.
see if we can
Certainly
shift any of
plays part
the
the
big
results.
earners on. Surely I'm going to be able to sell some of them. Reached the penultimate. Oh, sorry, we've played the penultimate game of the season. We've reached the day before the final game of the season, and as you can see, Manchester City have absolutely streaked to the league title. They are well clear of nearest challengers, Tranmere Rovers. 9 points clear. It looks like it's been a bit of a procession. Let's take a look at some of the fixtures, see where it was won and lost. There was a little bit of a wobble, admittedly, as you can see on the screen there in April, sort of around Easter time. Lost 3 in a row for I think the first time this season, the only time this season, losing to Accrington, Bradford, and Chesterfield. But we soon got things back on track, beating Newport and then beating Doncaster as well. Let's have a quick look. Oh, we lost to Harrogate as well, which is a bizarre scenario for a Manchester City supporter, I'm sure. But it's all been sort of relatively easy, hasn't it? The league title secured. So let's get into the final game of the season, and a trophy, a legitimate trophy as well, in comparison to the tainted ones that have been taken off them, shall we say? So here we go then, the sun's shining on the Etihad Stadium for the final game of the season.
The commentary gantry, and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And we're just
City
minutes
starting
away
off
from kickoff in the
as they mean
final
to go
game
on
of the
actually in
season.
this game.
It is Manchester City, and they take on
McAtee's gone for goal early on, and Bycroft has made a save.
To that age where it all becomes a little bit harder on the body. He's starting to get to that age, so I would...
Clark and Wesley, and it's a goal for Swindon. The visitors lead at the Etihad. It's not something that's been said quite a lot this season. But Swindon Town take the lead. It's a game that doesn't really matter. Obviously, the championship has already been secured.
To create space for himself. but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time.
Joe Wesley scored at the Etihad. Oh, it's through from Obama. He's through, he's clear. He's got heart for company. Obama should finish it, though, and does. City are level. Great finish. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. He slots it under him. It's 1-1 on trophy day. Obama's onside. It's got to be 2. It is. And the champions putting in a display worthy of champions now.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they
the scenes probably won't be as jubilant when they receive this trophy as it has been in recent years for Manchester City, but I don't think they'll care. They're on the way back to League One at least. Lovely finish. This is Nichols. That's O'Reilly for company. He's got to be careful, Nico O'Reilly. Oh, it's 2-2. Maybe should have just put a foot in O'Reilly just to stop him. Swindon have got an equaliser. There's nothing riding on this game. They're not getting promoted or relegated. But they've got themselves into a 2-2 position at the Etihad. Not many teams have done that either in real life or in this save this season. Now Wilson Eastbrand. Can he get away from Clark? He can. Obama, it's 3-2. Well, there's something about final games of the season and Manchester City winning them 3-2, isn't there? They did it in 2012, they did it in 2021, was it, when they came back from 2-0 down against Aston Villa?
That's a clever goal.
Well, 2022 it might have been. It was one of the 4 in a row that they won. But that's a smart finish, that.
The attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. A real opening now.
And it's 3-3. Swindon have equalised again.
Just look at the reaction.
It's Wesley who scored it.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just
It's a very good finish, actually. It's 3-3.
Just goes for power and smashes it past the
As like I say, it's a good job that there's nothing
stopping
riding
that.
on this, because I'd be
What a great
spitting
finish.
feathers. If this was in a proper long-term career mode save. As the subs come on.
Here, options available.
There's Kilkenny and Wesley, and we've all pushed up here. There's a chance here for Swindon to win it. They have done. Well, everyone had pushed up for the corner. Swindon have got themselves a famous win at the Etihad in a game that doesn't actually really matter.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper
Blimey.
a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
I mean, it's not going to spoil trophy day. There it is. The final whistle blows. The rebirth of Manchester City. The first season of it has ended in League Two glory.
The trophy presentation.
Well, this is what they were dreaming of before the game. To come and pick this trophy up. What a performance from them.
As the players
Yes, a performance that
go up to the podium to receive the trophy. There's the captain,
And now it comes
Scott
down
Carson.
to holding
Probably his
that
final
piece of
ever game.
silverware aloft.
But he lifts the trophy aloft.
Success.
Manchester City are champions of League
It
Two.
has been quite the journey, and it comes to an end in style on the big stage.
And now the celebrations.
Down before we finish this episode. Scott Carson, 46 appearances in the league. He's been ever present. 53 appearances, 15 clean sheets. Not bad for a keeper knocking on 40. Let's have a look at some of the other. Jamal Simpson Pusey. He's only made 13 appearances actually. Wilson Eastbrand, he made 24 and scored once. Callum Doyle, he's played 22 league games. Burns played 18. Kusanov played 35. Kyle Walker obviously hasn't played. He's been on loan at AC Milan. Kabore, again, another ever-present. Only scored 1 goal and got 2 assists, though, from the right wing. Mind you, he's probably been played a lot as a right back as well. Kuto, he weighed in with 10 goals. Them two have been quite interchangeable, to be fair. Rico Lewis, he played 35 games, so he's obviously going to be one of the first names on the team sheet. Katongo, Jacob Wright, he played 33 games in the league. Calvin Phillips has obviously been on loan at Ipswich, so he'll be leaving when he comes back. Nico Gonzalez. Oh, that's a bit of a mistake, that. I shouldn't have kept him in there. But never mind. He was probably one that I should have sold. I was trying to keep it to players under the age of 25, which I think I've done with the exception of the goalkeeper. But 1 or 2 of them probably should have still been shoved on the way. James McAtee, 43 appearances in the league, 19 goals, 21 in all competitions. Dixon, he only made 4 appearances, mainly off the bench. Mubama, 24 goals in all competitions, so you can't really argue with that. First season of the Manchester City relegation rebuild. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel because there's going to be a part 2 of this, as well as a few extra FC bits as the clock does tick towards FC 26, and I'll also be carrying on with the Man United retro rebuild on FIFA 14 as well. So all that remains for me to say is thank you for watching, take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.